Hey guys, this is the Architect Gaming with my first episode of my new FIFA 12 series. Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry about it being FIFA 12. My FIFA 13 I currently have, which isn't a very good version at all for Mac. It's extremely laggy and will crash nearly every single time you start a game. I mean, it was lucky it just doesn't work. So I brought back the idea of doing my Newcastle career from 2000 from last year, but with more of the new players edited in and stuff. And as you can see, I'm just going to change around the squads and the formation to suit my needs. And basically, I'm going to be doing a series. I've played the first. I've played up to date. I'm not being ahead of myself. These are the only games I've played. I'm looking forward to it as you are. I hope to get these out much more often now, especially now because my exams are finished. Yes. So this entire month when I didn't upload anything, it was all because of I had exams, I had to revise because they're kind of important and so on and blah blah blah. And then pretty much now I'm free. I have the time now, so I should be hopefully getting regular uploads. I'm gonna carry on FIFA. I might do my new Minecraft series, which I promise I will stick to. I have not done that with any series so far. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're still watching my videos, thank you very much for waiting. I really appreciate it. And while I'm speaking, you just see me transfer listing a load of players and getting ready to bring in some more people in. Because as you can see, our Newcastle attack isn't very strong. I mean, we have Aniobi, who's not very quick at all. As you can see, I look for Fernandinho here because he's a very quick player. But first, I have to sell some players first because I was oh. And anyway, they want us to reach a quarter final, and they want us to get to to the semi of a cup or something. And anyway, I was looking at getting Fernandinho for as a spare striker because we've got Gofron who can play wing, Ben Arthur, Cisse, and and pardon me, and Shadan Nobi, and he isn't very quick at all, which is why looked to buy in a few more players. So I've looked at buying Fernandinho, I've looked at buying Asaidi as well. I've also had to go adjust my budget allocation because of how much Werner Breen want for him. He's worth 9 million or something, and they want about 13, which I eventually end up giving to you. But whether we sign him or not, you'll have to wait till the next episode. As for Fernandinho, Sao Paulo were also very reluctant to sell him as well for some reason. Well, it said transfer listed or something like that, but they were happy to sell him in the end. And I was trying to get up a decent thing, but it just wouldn't happen. They accept my 7.5 million off, and I immediately go 30,000 wage budget just to make sure, just so that they don't reject me and then he signs for someone else. Because I was looking to buy someone one time, and I did 1,000 over, and he's no, and then he joined another team. So anyway, we're coming up to our first game. Asaidi not accepting anything less. They're not accepting anything less than 13 million. So I'm so I have to readjust my budget again. We get another transfer offer for Guthrie, who I don't accept because I want at least 3 million for him. We finally bring in Fernandinho to our team, so he's the first new signing for Newcastle FC, and he's gonna play, I think, a squad rotation player, but will start games if Ben Arthur or Gouffran aren't playing well. Also, whether we get Asaidi, you have to check in the next episode. Please like this; it will really help me out. And as you can see, I just check my team quickly, make sure everyone's in the right position, and so on. Gouffran, I'm looking forward to playing with Gouffran and Ben Arthur. I also considered playing Anita instead of Tiote, but I decided not to. Let's just keep with Tiote. And anyway, we have our first game against Stuttgart, and they are actually surprisingly very good. I mean, as you can see, this is at the beginning. I tried to do a bit of skills with Ben Arthur. I get tackled, right? It's a massive punt. It goes straight to their right wing. Colaccini, who's a good defender but so slow, is misplaced. Kaká's through. Mbiwa tries to tackle. It's a chip, and Krul tries to push it up, and he absolutely flops it so bad. I mean, I know if you're going to push it up, you want to get it over the net, not into the net, because it just assists him. Anyway, Kaká, who I used to play with on FIFA 2004 or something on my Game Boy. What a retro thing. As you can see, they're strutting their stuff. It's still 1-0. My controller just glitched out completely and he slide tackled. And that led it to being 2-0 and Okazaki getting a goal. We get our first real chance in the 28th minute, I think. We win a throw-in. And this is a good play in the end. It was a quick throw to Gouffran, and he finds a bit of space, unleashes a shot. It was going in, from what I saw, and it was a really good save by, I don't know who it was. But anyway, Ben Arthur picks up the pieces here, takes on the left-back Molinaro, cuts inside, gets his shot away. It's a good save, but he's taken out, and we get a penalty. And I was so happy. At this point, I was like, yes, come on, momentum will get me back. And anyway, Cisse was about to take it. I was like, nah, Ben Arthur can take it. And Ulrich is a very good keeper in FIFA 13. I've played with him on a different game. Anyway, he made a fantastic save for the first part, but Ben Arthur's the quickest to react, and none of the defenders are very quick at all. As you can see, look at his celebration. Slides on his knee. The Ole Gunnar Solskjaer before he tore his hamstring and never played much again. And that basically caused his injury. Kakao also did quite a good work. Traore put a lovely ball in, and this should have really been better, but it went wide, sadly. In the 48th minute now, and they were really attacking us. Kakao gets through again. It's a very good save by Krul, and Biel does quite well to keep it up. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't really support Newcastle, and I don't really know how you pronounce it. Anyway, Okazaki again is fighting with Ambira again. He does extremely well, and Kakao should really do better as well. I mean, and as you can see, we nick it with Ben Arthur here, and I was like, if only as you see Gouffron making the run, I was like, if only I'd played that, that would have been a goal. Anyway, Ben Arthur cuts inside. Is it going to be a goal? No. That was an appalling finesse shot. And as you can see, we needed to do something. So I bought on Fernandinho for Gouffron. And Fernandinho, who makes his debut today in this game. As you can see, Gouffron, he played well. He had a few good shots. He's a very exciting player. And Fernandinho, again, it shows his brute pace here. Puts a lovely ball in. I thought the keeper had this, but Ben Arthur nicks in and nicks it into the goal. And I was like, oh yes. And I did wipe my hand on my desk. And I watched a replay of this because it's such a good header. Keeper should really be getting this, but Ben Arthur beats him to it. It's like the Ronaldo one against Liverpool, like from the corner a long time ago. Again, Ben Arthur in the 90th minute now, we're dominating here. We win a corner in the 90th minute. It's one of the longest 90th minutes I've ever seen. Anyway, Santon puts in the ball, and guess who's there? It's Cisse! Golazo! 90th minute scripting for you, even though I don't really care because we've scored and we're winning. And we eventually win. They have one more good chance here. It's a good ball in. The headers are pretty appalling though. So anyway, we win our first pre-season match 3-2. Please like, subscribe and comment. I hope you really enjoyed this episode 1. Please like to see if Asaidi joins our club or if he stays at Heverbreen or whatever. And as you can say, thanks for watching. Peace out guys. Bruh.